Who let the Ed in? Geez, what is this? The 4th dud episode in a row? Ed has an imaginary friend. That's it. That's the entire premise. Ed suddenly decides he has an imaginary friend named Jib after reading a comic and he hangs out with him instead of the other Eds. First of all, Ed seems too strange to have an imaginary friend. I can see an episode where Jimmy or Sarah annoys everyone with one, but Ed doesn't seem the type to think of a normal imaginary person. Secondly, Jib is boring. Ed just seems like some nice guy, except for times where he's a prankster. If Jib was some kind of repressed psyche of Ed's, like he's very intelligent, coming up with genius plans that shock both Eddy and Double-D and making them feel threatened and losing relevance, that might have worked. And third, the episode is boring. I don't think there's one funny joke or gag in the entire episode. It's just Ed doing random things with Jib, making Eddy and Double-D feel left out. Heck, the episode gets so bored with itself that there's a 30-second sequence of Eddy spontaneously checking a tree. The only interesting part is where they go to Johnny to ask him what to do about an imaginary friend, and Johnny, who's best friends with a plank of wood, has no idea what they're talking about. Oh, he didn't need him since Jib is actually real. I guess Eddy grabs him and is thrown around and pummeled, but still somehow wins as he calls a bus and throws Jib on board to get rid of him. I don't know. I really don't know. Unlike the last episode, there's nothing that makes me cringe, but it is one of the least funniest, most boring episodes of the show, which still makes it one of the worst for me, especially since I wanted to see how Eddy's prize grabber machine worked.